Today, these players walk in the shadows of legend. And there is the breakthrough goal.
That's what the fans came to see. That's for the history books.
Del Piero! Big games produce big moments.
Have you seen a more freakish goal in A-League history?
Well, the A-League delivers again.
No one is stopping that.
What an unbelievable strike! And the Mariners have done it! Remarkable!
It was a wonderful atmosphere at Amy Park for the 47th Melbourne Derby. All the headlines coming into the match surrounded the shock departure of Victory coach Patrick Kisnorbo, who has left the Isuzu UTE A-League for an opportunity overseas. He was replaced on the sidelines by Arthur Dillies, who was in charge for the first time as a head coach. The clash with City promised to be a baptism of fire.
Is Cohen on the left, brilliant finish. Jonathan Cohen goes to silence the North Terrace. The fourth goal of the season. He brought it down and he curled it beyond Jack Duncan. Arzani taking on Bajic, going straight past him. The cutback for Valadon. And it probably should be 1-1. Mashash able to turn and face forward. Scored in his last two, Zinedine Mashash. Here he goes again, hits it towards the corner. And he was so close to 3-3. Patrick Beach with the second great save of the evening for him so far.
Yeah, that's it.
City's number here, as that's a good ball. Oh, Duncan spilt it. And somehow he was afforded the opportunity to get it back under the nose of two Melbourne City players. Beach couldn't get there, it was well defended. Teague back in, and that's another save from Patrick Beach.
And just another example of the theme that's developed as the first half draws to a close.
Arzani, the cross in. Oh, the touch is Paul Boss. What an opportunity, completely mishit. 10 minutes into the second half, and it's a let off for City by Cohen. Releases Mehmeti forward quickly, taking on Hamill. Mehmeti crossing to the back post is brilliant, and so unlucky. In the end, Jack Duncan making the save to deny Politidis. Warren Arzani in those wide dribbling rolls. Piscopo's done well again. Falupale got Fornaroli off to his side. Mashash still going. Mashash. Fornaroli denied by Beach. And the substitutes immediately into the action. Teague delivers. Oh, Beach has missed it. The opportunity. It's in the back of the net. Roderick Miranda, the Victory captain, slams the ball home. And with 25 minutes left to play, Victory are back on level terms. They've used up two of them already. Very quick succession. That's the effort from Nishan Falupale. Curled all the way off the post with Beach beaten again. Bajic dispossessed. Fornaroli. Bruno curling it. Beach with another flying save. Palms it away two-handed. City have made all their changes they can. Talbot, first effort, brilliant stop. Well, his first touch of the football almost gave City the lead back. Arthur Dillis, his reign at Melbourne Victory begins with a draw in the derby. It was a really absorbing contest between these two sides. The bottom line is this one could have ended either way, and perhaps a 1-1 draw is at the end of the night the right result. It's finished here at Amy Park. Melbourne Victory 1, Melbourne City 1.
Adelaide United welcomed Sydney FC to Coopers Stadium, keen to continue their undefeated start to the season. Ufuk Talay was looking for a response from his side after they suffered a shock loss at home last weekend at the hands of Western United in what was a 7-goal thriller.
Ben Falami flying forwards. Goodwin had drifted offside. Intelligent ball to the right, big chance for the Reds here. Goodwin, surely, yes. 5 minutes played. Archie Goodwin scores goals in consecutive A-League matches for just the second time in his career. Woods along the byline, and here's Costa. Oh, what a finish! There's the first goal in Sydney colours for the marquee man. They've had to wait a while, Sydney FC fans, but they'll be delighted with that. And Ufuk Taleh's team are all square. Bit of space now for Falami to attack. There's Walk alongside him, squares it up. Hit by Clough. Here's Piraeus on the follow-up. Good save. Mork, surely. 2-1 Adelaide United. 4 goals in 5 now for Stephen Mork. In a red-hot streak for the red-hot Reds. This ball might favour Joe Lolly. He's through, and he's blazed over the top of the bar. I must confess, I did not see what happened here. Here we go. Oh, from Costa. With the arm to the face, and that's why Carl Wirtz has lost his rag. It's a yellow card. Floated by Costa, Grant at the back post, across the face, off the crossbar by Gerd. Kucharski couldn't set himself and complete the bicycle kick, and Adelaide survive. Then Falami looking to run at Ryan Grant, gets the cross in. Good, let it go, maybe got a call from Popovic behind him. He pops out here for Barnett. Falami, Barnett had continued his run, held up by Devonish Mears, and there's Archie Goodwin to pick up the crumbs, and Adelaide have a 2-goal advantage. Costa, oh, and it's gone in all the way through. Douglas Costa will therefore, if that is the case, claim his second of the evening. On the penalty box, awaiting Costa's delivery. Nicely done, it's 3-3. Jordan Courtney Perkins with 15 seconds left on the watch. And Sydney have snatched a point right at the end. Extraordinary. And that is full time. And the ground erupts into a chorus of, well, rather gentle boos. It's more stunned silence. Adelaide can scarcely believe it. And Carl Wirtz, well, he's on gas mark 8 at the moment. Full time at Coopers. Another game of great entertainment for the neutral. 6 goals shared. Adelaide United 3, Sydney FC 3.
Auckland's impressive winning streak came to an end last weekend at the hands of Melbourne City. So the home side was looking to get back to winning ways against City's local neighbours Western United. The home fans had another reason to be excited, with 100 tonnes of sand brought in to set up a beach at Go Media Stadium. John Aloisi's men were hoping to spoil the party.
Western United get onto the front foot immediately, and Angus Thurgate causing problems, and headed towards the far post from Hiroshi Ibusuki inside the first minute. Western United fashion their first attack. Rico Tenzaki, was that a hand in the area? VAR may have a look at it, in fact they won't need to. Casey Roybeld has given the penalty. Tenzaki against Paulson, and calmly slotted. And for the first time at Go Media Stadium, Auckland FC find themselves behind. Into Thurgate. Lovely turn in the area by Thurgate, across the 6-yard area. Ibusuki, saved by Paulson, but put in the back of the net by Noah Botic. And Western United, incredibly, with only a quarter of this game gone, are 2-0 ahead of Auckland FC away from home. It almost was Timoki, am I? Well, I was looking for the defensive clearance. It didn't come. Jack from a foul, but the play goes on. Izumo Mai going to seize upon this one. He's a bit of a lone ranger at the moment. Saved by Sutton, palms it wide. Called into action for the first time, Matt Sutton. Well and truly up to it. Forever. Here comes Imai. Tamoki-Amai into Ibusuki. Ibusuki makes it 3! Remarkable scenes in Auckland. Hiroshi Ibusuki latching onto a pass from the marauding Tamoki-Imai, and incredibly, Western United 3-0 ahead. Amai's going to try and quickly reverse the balance, but Sutton goes down well to save.
It's exactly what you want from a number 9.
Up and defend again, Danzaki over towards Ibusuki, away by Elliott. Here's Angus Thurgate! What an effort from Angus Thurgate, that crossbar is still shaking.
Auckland FC going to work their way back into this one.
They might do it here. Shot from Gallegos, what a save by Sutton, I think that's going in. Felipe Gallegos looking for his first A-League men's goal and a foothold back in this game. And Thurgate again gets the bounce of the ball. Nazarene, there's a few mint green shirts ahead. Here's Grimaldi, Matthew Grimaldi! It is a cherry on top for Western United, and it is applied by Matthew Grimaldi. Past Alex Paulson into the far corner. It is a Christmas cracker for Western United, who lead Auckland FC by 4 goals to 0. Western United are the Grinch that stole Auckland FC's Christmas. A 3-goal burst in the first 35 minutes. Matt Grimaldi adding a spectacular 4th late on. And it is a smash and grab of epic proportions from Western United. There's your final score. Auckland FC 0, Western United 4.
Neither Brisbane Roar or Perth Glory have managed to record a victory this season, with both teams absolutely desperate to pick up 3 points. Raw fans were hopeful young striker Thomas Waddingham could once again find the net as he looked to close in on Nestore Irankunda's record of most goals in Isuzu UTE A-League history before turning 20.
Mostiamini, Nikola Miljusnic, a former Raw player, also on the injured list. Here's Keegan Jelacic, going to have a goal, and it smacks back off the crossbar. With Cameron Cook beaten, that's as close as we've come. And all of a sudden, Brisbane sprang into life. And Keegan Jelacic was oh so close. Formerly of this parish, of course, Taras Gamulka. Williams' cross. Williams again, and a 3rd time. And there are appeals for hands again. It's the 3rd time this half. Meantime, Oslo. Faisal, then the overhead effort from David Williams. Well, he's always so willing, the veteran. Labib, oh, it's a risky ball. Given away to Keegan Jelacic. Chance here for Brisbane. O'Shea, still there for them. Surely, no. Zimmerino, with the goal seemingly at his mercy, cannot score against his former club. Big chance for the Raw.
And he must find the target there.
Bironge trying to jink his way past not 1 but 2 defenders. Back for Burt Gilroy. Here's Waddingham. And headed over the top by Zimmerino. Quite as clear-cut as the chance he had some moments ago. Could they pinch something in front of the den here? Corner trip. Oh, it's a really good save by Macklin Freak to keep the score sheet blank. Brisbane come away having to defend this attack. Carluccio quickly into the action. It's floated towards the back post and on the volley and in! David Williams breaks the deadlock against the club with whom he started his career all those years ago. It's a vital strike for bottom of the table Perth Glory. Could they be about to end their long, long winless streak? David Williams' 51st goal in the Isuzu UTE A-League men's competition, and always oh so sweet against one of your former clubs. Not a bad ball inside the box. O'Shea and Cameron Cook helps the ball on its way over the top of the bar. Increased signs of urgency from Brisbane. And the full-time whistle goes. You can hear the roars from the Perth Glory bench and indeed the boos from the Brisbane Roar supporters. They've done it. They've got the monkey off the back. Perth Glory finally tasting success after 18 winless matches. David Strilic's first victory as coach of the club, one which avoids a share of that all-time A-League record and lifts them off the foot of the ladder. But it's more misery for Ruben Zatkovic and Brisbane Roar. Full-time scoreline, Brisbane Roar 0, Perth Glory 1.
Wellington Phoenix travelled to Western Sydney to take on the Wanderers at CommBank Stadium. The visitors were hoping to avoid a third straight loss for the first time under coach Giancarlo Italiano. The home fans were hoping to see their side produce a more complete performance than they saw last weekend in their 2-2 draw with Brisbane.
A slip from Hughes, Sapsford, it could not have started any better for Western Sydney inside the first minute. And they hit the front. Sapsford with his third of the season. And what an absolute disaster for the Phoenix and Isaac Hughes.
Well, I think Borello's...
Milanovic, speaking of goals, 5 this season. Does he add more? He's looking for Borello. Oh, that is beautiful! Bozhidar Kriev with the final touch. That is majestic football from Western Sydney Wanderers.
Well, you want a snapshot of combination play around the opposition box that leads to a goal. There it is. That would have been worked on the training pitch during the week to fill the right spaces with the right players.
Kriev and Borello. Sapsford. That would have been a disaster for the Knicks. They started this half so well. Look at Kriev just gliding across the surface. Milanovic deflection into the post. Well, that would have taken him clear in the Golden Boot race. That is a turnover, though, from Lawrence Thomas under pressure. Payne. Find the angle initially. Can he find it now? Thomas flaps at it. Nagasawa. Oh, how about the bicycle? Ishige with another spectacular goal this season in the A-League. They're all bangers. Hammond, dynamic. Fleur driving. What an impact! Marcus Antonsen with virtually his first touch of the football. And it's in the back of the net for a 3-1 lead for Western Sydney. Now Hammond. And swatted away by Oluwayemi, but it could still result in a goal. Oh, how did it not? How did that not go in, Mossy? Now Cicluna. They're shooting from everywhere at the moment, Western Sydney. Cicluna! Oh, what a strike! Off the crossbar. It's over the line now. And you could not ask for a better way to score your first goal in the Isuzu UTE A-League. And what an exclamation mark. They are going into the top 6 for the moment, Western Sydney Wanderers. A statement win this afternoon against a team that went within minutes of making the grand final last season. This Western Sydney Wanderers side just 1 defeat in their last 5 now. They are finding some serious form. It was all red and black today at CommBank Stadium. Full time, Western Sydney Wanderers 4, Wellington Phoenix 1.
Macarthur welcomed the Central Coast Mariners on Monday night to Campbelltown, with the visitors looking to rediscover their form after a 4-0 hammering at the hands of Adelaide. Meanwhile, the Bulls have shown their credentials with an impressive away win to Wellington.
Yakulish. German again. This is good football from the Bulls, releasing Yakulish down the left. 2 to aim for in the middle. Vujica arriving as well. Yakulish turns round 1, then 2. and it's in from Jet Drew. His first ever A-League goal was a last-minute winner in Gosford against the Mariners. And he's opened the scoring here. It's another early goal for the home side, Macarthur FC. They lead the Mariners in the 11th minute.
They need to get more involved, I think, the Mariners, if they want to try and enter that final third. He's all over the place at the moment, in between lines.
Here he is again, letting fly as well. Turned behind by Philip Curto. So there's the first shot from the yellow and blue. Mikael Docker, the author. Oh, as it broke in the end to Sasha Kuzevsky. Heavy touch from Yarkalish and almost paid the penalty. Well, here come the Mariners with Docker. Qual ahead of him. Kuzevsky's to the right. Docker. He's trying to take matters into his own hands at the moment. But it's not coming off for the Brazilian, not yet anyway. Forced long, oh, Eames at the back post! He scored, the 16-year-old! Well, he's drilled that ball through a forest of players and in off the far post. Well, this evening, Hayne Eames just became the youngest goal scorer in Central Coast Mariners history as well. He's a youngster making history this season. Adamson, good ball for Jed Drew. He's got there ahead of Nathan Paul. Drew looks up. Crosses, back post, Yarkalish. Forced wide, Germain's in the middle. Oh, it's a good ball. It was a very sneaky little run from Germain to the front post. And Parajic Cullen just about dealt with it. The header. Completely missed that, Pjol, but it comes back in from Germain. Nobody attacking it. Yarkalish now. And Ariath Pjol, it's there for the hitting. Deflected. Just wide, and in the end cleared by Alfie McCalmont.
Well, these can go absolutely anywhere. It was Yarkalish with the first one. Great work from Pjol to keep that alive, and just needed something on target there. McCalmont with the final clearance.
Oh, as Qual has got front position on Uscock. And this is going to be red for Tommy Uscock. It's a red card for the MacArthur skipper. Docker straight into the wall, and the follow-up is cleared by Luke Bratton. Yarkalish with the defensive header. Well, I thought Curto was going to claim it. They were going to get away with it. Caltach's header. Is there time for one last chance? No, decides referee Adam Kersey. Well, it was a match that threatened to come to the boil, but I guess in the end it just didn't quite manage to provide us with that grandstand finish. Both sides miss out on the chance to jump up the table, but MacArthur, finishing with 10, will be the happier of the two sides. It finished here, MacArthur FC 1, Central Coast Mariners 1.
And so at the end of round 9, Auckland FC are top of the Isuzu UTE A-League table despite that incredible 4-0 defeat to Western United. Join us next week for a mouth-watering round 10, headlined by the first Big Blue of the season.